Hello Corey, and welcome belatedly to GRA 220. This will be some video feedback for you on your milestone 1, which is the print ad. And I'm glad in a way that my feedback last week sort of readjusted your or refocused your skill set, I think. This has to be completed in Illustrator. So anyway, I'll take a look at what you submitted, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or problems directly. I post my number, you can either text or phone call in my announcements, and I'm serious about it. So in any case, I bid you strength to the end of the term. I bid us both strength, or hope for strength. Corey, here's what I find for your submission. It looks all right. And this, I'm assuming, is a sketch. It's, however you want to do it, you're welcome to sketch. And so that's perfectly acceptable. And in fact, if you're aiming towards web design, you'll find that these kinds of sketches, which are called wireframes, are very useful. Anyway, that's Justin's. We'll go back. So here's yours. Now, the first thing I need to tell you is that this has to be vertically oriented. Okay, so I would, and that's not difficult. Create a new file. It's going to be 8.5 by 11, and you can essentially just cut and paste. I'm thinking you can do that. All your ingredients. So here we've got the new file, 8.5 by 11. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Here's your magazine rough. I'm just going to select everything, copy it to the clipboard, and then paste it here. And we should get all the layers too. Now, of course, you'll have to adjust it. One of the things you'll have to adjust it because it's a different format, and you may wind up having to crop part of it out to fit that format. Let me show you how that's done easily, so you're not distracted with all this excess. Because already I see that I'm getting it off the page. Be careful not to squash the logo. It's something more like this. I think you had it extended out. So that's distorted. Re-import it if you have to, but make sure you don't compress or condense it. All right, so how do you crop out distracting excess? Well, I'm going to create a new layer. On that layer, I'm going to draw a box. I'm going to use my tools here. I'm going to draw a box around just the 8.5 by 11 page. It's not going to have a fill or a stroke. And then I'm going to select everything. I hope this works. It usually does. It's my party trick. And I'm going to let's see, I think we have an extra box here. Okay, so select all. And then I'm going to go up under, I think it's Object, and it's going to be Clipping Mask, Make. So there you go. So I haven't lost anything, and in fact, I can slide things around I think within the picture box if I get to the layers. Okay, so anyway, just some suggestions. Simplify your type. These are, I'm not sure what these are, these icons, but they should be small if they're like social media icons. And is that enough contact information? Consider other arrangements. Be careful about running your type, of course, too close to the edge here. And I may have made a boo-boo, in clipping this. But I wouldn't use a number of different sizes on your type. I think you've chosen 2, but I would contrast their scale or their weight a bit more because they're fairly close in size. And again, be careful about running things too close to the edge. Magazines are trimmed usually, and you might lop off important information. All right, I think I'll leave it here. Good job. I think you've got good ingredients, and your file is set up well. I anticipate seeing how you adapt your ingredients to the web banner.